Chatting today with Susan Bovey, a wonderful photographer. She's been a photographer and expert for a very long time and has had many exhibits of her photography. Had seen SizzlPix, I believe, Susan, prior to this exhibit in our club meetings, but you hadn't seen your own photos as SizzlPix before until you walked into the first evening of our exhibit.
Well, it was amazing. As you said, you had brought them to our camera forum meetings and everything, and they were all impressive. But it isn't until you see your own work, once um, the way it was printed on regular paper, and I've even had metal prints done with other companies. But once I came into this show and saw them for the first time in the new format, I was just amazed. I mean, look at the vibrancy and the color, the detail. It has to be seen to believe. And you always gave us a challenge of taking one of our prints that we'd done elsewhere and do the same thing with the SizzlPix. And it's when you see it side by side, it's just a world of difference. It's amazing. So I'm very impressed with the process, and I'm sold.
Susan, you're an experienced exhibitor. I know you have won many prizes at county fairs, state fairs, other places for your photography. And now you have your own work in 5K Ultra High-Definition SizzlPix.
Yes, and you can bet the next time I exhibit, I'll be using SizzlPix because it really does make a dramatic difference. So one thing I wanted to point out, in this particular image that I did, it was very tricky. I only shot it with one shot. I didn't do HDR or anything like that, or multiple shots. And as you can tell, it's a very high contrast scene. I'm shooting straight up into the sky, and the shadows were quite dark. Actually, if you look at the original raw image, you can see what I'm talking about, in that the shadows are very dark, the sky's a little blown out, and there's just not enough color. But with their process, they are able to bring out detail in the shadows with almost no noise, which is amazing, because once you bring up shadows, you're going to get noise everywhere. So I was very impressed at how they handled this. Look at the color and the vibrancy that came out, and even the sky. We were able to bring back the blues in the sky, and the detail is amazing. You can see almost every little grain of sandstone, and even this little bush that peeked over the edge here. So it's night and day difference. It's really amazing, and I'm very pleased with the results.